modifications. For the more gentle workout and some moderate workout, you're going to be doing some smart classes. That you can always be able to do all kinds of workout we're going to do. So first I'm going to start with the cardiovascular modification, the basic move, and then I'm going to show you some the strength training and modification, and then some core modifications. So you always have to remember how you can make your exercise easier. You can go smaller range of the motion, less repetitions, or using a less resistance, which is like a heavier weight or lighter weights. That always help you to manage your exercise. And the most important one is you always listen to your body. Your body can tell you, is that enough or is not enough? I can do more, I cannot do more. And then the second thing that you have to always remember, that you are the one who decided how to make your exercise harder or easier. So you almost like a 70% listen to your body, and then 30% listen to Naz and look at what I'm doing, but you can use all those modifications to make your exercise easier. So first exercise I'm going to show you is a simple jumping jack. Usually in my smart class, the first option I show for the jumping jack is a wide jack right here. Has a little jump as you see, and arms are wide, big range of the motion. There's a full range of the motion movement. How can you make this exercise easier? A couple of options. The option number one, you're going to tap your toes side to side, make a nicer, still bigger range of the motion jack. You can raise your arms up halfway. Okay? If it's still this is too much and you still feel a little jump on your knee, on your ankle, you can just tap your toes side to side. And that's perfect, okay? So you listen to your body, you can have a more repetition in 1 minute that I'm counting for you, and make it a little harder to raise your heart up, bigger arms, right? Or you can make it just bigger range of the motion of your leg movements, okay? So that's two options for the jumping jack. The second move you always do is like I usually do my cardiovascular smart one, is a simple jog in the same spot. You see that? So usually I do that, right? How can I make that one modified? You can still make a big range of the motion of your leg, lifting the upper body up, and then push your arms close to your body. Make it bigger but more controlling, using your abs, keeping the posture straight. Or make it smaller and jab forward. See? And if still lifting the knees too much, jog in the same spot. That's perfect. So there's three options for the normal jog movement that you do. Okay? So the next of the workout we always do in the cardiovascular is a cross-country move that usually I do this way. Right? Sliding my arms beside my body, raising it up, jab forward. So how do I make this exercise easier, more moderate for myself? One of the options is making it still have a little jump, but tapping back, bigger range of the motion. See, I'm still extending my arms forward, or making a smaller range of the motion of your arms, raising your heart up. The other one, just tapping your toes back. Here we go. And extend. Here we go. That's it. And that's perfect. Beautiful. The other one is a curling hamstring. The other move that we do usually is a curling hamstring. So usually sometimes I have just a jaw curling hamstring where I can press my arms down or open wide and close. Right? So if I want to modify this one, curl my hamstring. And you can add a little bit more power on your move. You see I'm showing different sides. You see, nice and big. Opening my arms, open your chest nice and wide. I do that in my upper side classes usually. If this is too much, smaller. You see that? Smaller arms, more controlling. Take your time to do the movements. Okay? 4, 3, 2, 1, right? So the next exercise for the cardiovascular I usually do is a crisscross one. See that? the crisscross. So how to modify my crisscross? If you still want to have a little higher impact move, you can cross, adducting your legs forward. Here we go. That's it. Or if this is too much, here we go. Tap, tap. And that's perfect. Getting little adductors and pushing your arms forward. So the next exercise I'm gonna do is it's gonna be the all full range of the motion, forward, backward, and side to side, all the kick that we do in the cardiovascular movement. So like kicking forward, and sometimes I do it with a high tap, a little jump on it, right? So how can I do this exercise? Look at this one. I can lift this still up and not jumping. Do it safely with no jump, right? Or you go smaller range of the motion. Look, I go lower. I don't need to go all the way up, right? Or if it's still too much, I just can tap my toes. You see? Here we go. Now I'm gonna go to lateral raise. You see I'm doing some lateral raise side to side movements, right? So lifting it all the way up. If I want to do that one, lower impact. I'm just gonna lift my legs up, more controlling, taking my time, transferring my weight, right? Here we go. Or I only go with a bigger jack. Tap it side. We're gonna bring my arms forward, having some more obliques move. Here we go. And adding it, opening to the side. Okay? So the last one is the kicking backward. So we do the hip extension backward, extending, 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 extending. You see that? So usually, if you don't want to have a jump with it, you lift up, you lift up. Look, I just have a better control on it. And I go slower, and I finish my move that I'm using lots of momentum, lots of jump, lots of impact on my joints. Or I'm just gonna go tap back. Here we go. So you have these options to just opening them nice and wide. All right? 4, 3, 2, and 1. So next move, usually I do is a double jump. I do in lots of my classes. I do double jump. So options: you go open, squat, open, pose, squat, open, squat, pose, squat, open, squat, pose, squat, or wide and narrow. That's perfect option. Going wide and narrow. You see that? Or wide, wide, narrow, narrow. Make it bigger range of the motion. Do it nice and still. Keep the posture straight. Don't use momentum, right? So next exercise I usually do the jump to the side, jump to the side, do the adductors. I do that one a lot. Or sometimes I go to ski jump, touching the floor. So what's my option to doing that? So you jump, you do the biggest step touch. Push your arms forward, biggest step touch. Right? Or smaller step touch. Here we go. Perfect. The other move I do the double jump. I do double jump here and jump to the side and then jump to the side, which is a double step touch. So you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and you can do it faster. See? Or you can go slower. Double step touch. Right? Here we go. That's it. So sometimes you see I'm doing this some run back and forth. So I just go run forward, run backward, run forward, run backward, faster. So what I'm gonna do if I don't want to do the big run right here, I jog forward and then for the rest tap, tap. You go slower rather than with a full jog fast, right? Then you can tap. Here we go. To have a better grip. Because sometimes I do the exercise here and there in both ends of the mat. and you can tap to have better control right on foot, fast run forward and backward. So I'm going to show the modification for burpees. I know I'm not doing this in a smart class, I don't do burpees, but in case if you want to know what's the modification for burpees. So this is the burpees. You step back, go forward, lift up, okay? So modification for burpees, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. All right, so get down, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. That's it. Or just go forward and up, go touch the floor and up. Do some nice deeper squat. So you have two options for doing your burpees movement. So this is finished. I grab 2 weights and I'm going to tell you what to do. That was all about the cardiovascular movement. Now I'm going to talk about the strength training. So the first move you have to learn how to do is a simple squat movement. Holding your belly nice and tight, open your shoulder, raise your chest up, and you're gonna sit nice and slow, tuck your bum out, put all your weight on your heel, raise your chest up. Your head, your shoulder, your bum should be the same. And I'm gonna go forward. So as deeper the squat it is, it's gonna be harder. This is squat is harder than, this is squat is harder than, this is squat, and they're all squats. Okay? So you decided how far you're going to get down on your squat, and that's going to make your squat harder. There's another way to do the squat is using the wall support. You tuck your bum out, raise your chest up, hold the belly tight, slide down and slide up. If you feel like, oh, my wall is not very slippery, always you can use a little softball behind your back because your back is not touching the wall. Or using some plastic back under your bum and push all the way down and lift it all the way. If you do have a knee injury or hip problem, ankle problem, then you can't really do the squat up and down one. So what you're going to do, you're going to get down, hold 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and lift up. In 1 minute, you're going to do 10 seconds, 10 after 10 seconds of this squats, or maybe 8 of them. And hold 1, 2, 3, 4. You can extend your arms forward, adding in some more static movements on your arms too. So that's going to make it harder. So next exercise we are doing is the 2 different lunges we always do. Lunges forward and lunges backward. Lunges forward is going to cover your quad. So stepping forward, the back knee is always linked. So you get down from your back knee going to be behind your toe. Your whole entire body is nice and straight. As deeper as you get, it's harder. If you're carrying your weight with you, you're going to make the exercise harder. No weight, half weight, make your exercise easier. Other way to make it easier, hold your hands on the wall and go up and down. You decide how far you're going to get down because you're going to listen to your joint, you're going to listen to your body. The other way to doing it is just holding it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 statically. So you have all this option for the lunges forward. That's going to be friendly. So the next option you have is lunges backward. We do lots of lunges backward. And usually the alternate legs. So we're going to go step back, bend the back knee forward. You're going to step back, bend the back knee forward. So as you see, look at this. The back knee bent, the front knee behind your toe. The back is fully extended. Lift up, switch the side, other side, and lift up, right? So stepping back, your hamstring work, and then come back forward, and again, back. Same story. You can step back and lift forward. Step back, hands on the wall. You can hold 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and bring it back together. So this is another way to work on your lunges. So next exercise we do the abductor lunges. This exercise might not be a favorite for some people with a hip replacement, so be aware of it. I will show the option. So hip abduction is when you're adding your legs to the center of your body. So this leg gonna go right behind, bend back behind, come back up. How gonna make it easier? I'm not bending that far. Or I'm just adding and slowly halfway bend, tilt the abs in 4, 3, 2, and then come back for again. And then you're gonna go have a little isometric move. So you don't need to get all the way down. So the hard one is this. the easiest one. You choose how far you're getting. Can I hold my hands on the wall? Hands on the wall, step back, and again step back, right? So the other one is a hip adduction to the front of your body. So this is a little tricky for some people because it is on balance. Open your legs first wide, here, stable, step forward, bend, lift up, together, step forward, bend, lift up, together. Same story, you're just going to put your hands on the back of the front of the wall, and then a step to the right, and a step to the left. Make sure you have enough space between the wall and your feet right here. Again, go adding, and then adding. And you decide how far you're getting. As much as you get closer to the floor, your exercise is harder. As less than that, this exercise is easier. And remember, you can use your hand weight to make this exercise easier or harder. You choose the proper hand weight for yourself. The next exercise we're gonna do the first and then do widest squat. Widest squat, same story as a simplest squat. Open your leg, same level, and then put your toe forward, tuck your bum out, sit down, and then come back all the way up. You can carry weight only with it. We do lots of superset with it, right? Shine your chest, hold the belly tight. So the other way that we can do it, we're gonna go halfway. And then also again, wider squat, your back is not touching the floor. Get down, knees are gonna be behind your toe. Make sure your knees are gonna be behind your toe, and then lift, slide it up, or hold 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Your legs are wider. So after that, we're gonna get to the sumo squat. Pointing your toe out. Raise your chest up and sit down so you're carrying the heavy crown in your head. If you cannot get all the way down, that's perfectly fine. Get as far as you can. So the hard one is this, and then from here to maybe here, you're gonna choose where you are at, right? Which part is good for you. And again, you can carry weight with it. Perfect. Point your toe out. Get the chest up. Beautiful. All right. I'm pretty sure I cover everything about the lower body, strength training. The only thing is the adductors, which you are lifting your legs up, adding your legs to the center of your body. You make sure you're pointing your toe towards your shin inward, and you lift up. How can I make it harder? Easier hands on the wall, or eyes on the floor. You can hold 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and drop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and drop. The only key about it, you're pointing your toe inward. Your toe is not straight. You're pointing it inward, and posture is straight. Not using your wall, and make your exercise harder because you have to challenge your balance. The last one was the hip extension. Point your toe in towards your shin and kick back, come forward to center. Don't pass the center, go all the way back, kick with your heels. You see that? And you're gonna get a nice move. Hands on the wall, that's the option. Make sure you're not leaning forward. You keep it nice and still. You're carrying that very, very heavy crown on your head. Okay, that's finished for the strength training with the legs, and more repetition harder. Less repetition is easier, heavier weight harder, lighter weight is easier, bigger range of the motion harder, smaller range of the motion easier, okay? So grabbing your weights for your upper body. So for upper body, these are the options. The first one, like a biceps curl move. So if you're doing the biceps curl this way, that's going to put so much more pressure on your wrist. The hammer curl is going to put less pressure on your wrist. So lifting it up and down, okay? If you are you choose how heavy your weight is, that's going to help you to realize that how many you can do. Sometimes you prefer having a more weight but have a less reps, right? So in that 1 minute, maybe 8 reps with the heavier weight is enough for you, okay? But if you're choosing light weight or no weight, that's perfect. And remember, we always have, sometimes I do the 2 different kind of the biceps curl. I go the closed biceps curl and wider biceps curl. You see that? And my arms are always tucked in. So the other one is the triceps. For triceps, I have 2 options. Option number 1, which is the harder option, is overhead full extension. You see that?
And then option number 2, you find your back pocket right here. You start it from here. Tuck your elbows in. You see? Start from here. A little bit more forward and then kick back. It's called triceps extension. Extend your triceps back. Right? Here we go. 2 more. And 1. Right? So that's the 2-way. And then option number 3, I did my bar class the other day. Tuck it in, shoulder down, and then kick back with no weight. And that's already hard. You're using your body weight and using your gravity to make it harder, right? Sometimes I just do this. I just hold it back 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 statically. That's another way. If your elbow hurts, you can't do the flexion extension, just hold it statically and that's perfect. The other movement we always do is a lateral raise. Level off your shoulder. Bring a level off your shoulder. Not higher than your shoulder. Stay only a level off your shoulder. You can do it 1 by 1, right? Like all this arm workout, you can do it 1 by 1, or you can do 2 together, or no weights. And if you carry any heavy weight, you might be slightly, if you carry heavy weight, might be slightly bend your elbows with a heavier weight, like that. Right? And bring a level off your shoulder, don't go higher. Make sure you always relax your shoulder. There should be a nice big space between your shoulder and you're going to draw your shoulders away from your body. So the next exercise is a rotator cuff. So make sure, I see lots of people that do rotator cuff like this. So keep the elbow nice and tight, shoulders away. So this way, with no weight, squeezing your shoulder blades together. Here we go. That's it. And then you cannot using your weight, and if you use the weight, this is, make sure your arms are tucked in, you open your chest. This one is harder on your wrist. This way is easier down on your wrist when we're talking about a rotator cuff, right? Here we go. And then next exercise, a lat pull down. So lat pull down, start from your ear, you're extending it, bring it down. If I want to modify, I can go 1 by 1, that's a good option for me, right? Or maybe not using weight at all. The same story of all of those movements that you see I'm doing it, right? So you can just do 1, do another 1, do 1, another. They all come from the same group of the lat pull down because I'm keeping the shoulder right straight. So always using a 1 by 1 is a great option to modify it. This is definitely easier than this. This is easier than this. Okay? The other way is if you can bend your elbows up and down too hard, statically hold 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and drop, take a rest. Okay? Statically is another option to make it happen. The other way to do the lat pull down is no weight. Bring it down to your ear. Press. Press. Do it like control it. Do it nice and perfect. Okay? So other options, other exercise that we always do is a full range of the motions of movements. You see that? It's a full range of the motions of movements. So if you can't get all the way up, what I'm going to do? Halfway. Listen to your body halfway. Don't use weight. Okay? Or go 1 by 1. 1 by 1 is a great option. Listen to your body. Okay? You always can go 1 by 1. Again, the other exercise that we always do is a push-up for upper body. So usually I do the push-ups down on the floor. So if you have any issue with your shoulder, for modification, there is 2 ways to do the push-ups. One is bending your knee, getting down the floor, and push-ups right here. Okay? So, but still this option is too hard for so many people. Wall is the best option. So open your arms, same beat up your hip, same beat up your shoulder, and press and push back. So wall is a great one. Okay? So use the wall all the time. It's great for the balancing and it's great for the support. So I'm pretty sure I covered most of the exercises. For upper body, the only one which is I didn't cover it yet is the frontal raise. Frontal raise is a little tricky because of the upper deltoid. If you bring it up, bring it level off your shoulder. You can always go one by one. You don't need to go two together. And if carrying weight is too much, use the lighter weight, or don't use the, you see these are options, make it easier. Or don't use the weight, okay? And again, you can do them statically. Hold 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, drop down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then you can even go one by one, holding them and dropping them down, okay? So I'm pretty sure I'm done with the upper body. Now I'm gonna move towards the core movement. So the first core movement usually we all do is a plank move. So you see I'm doing the full plank right here all the time. So modification for planks, we have so many different kinds of modification. You can get down, bend the knee, and just hold your planks right here. If your wrist hurting, elbow down, hold your hand, drop your finger, be more stable, hold the belly tight. And one of the best movement for the plank is on the wall. Step back and hold it nice and tight on the wall. Right? So you can hold your planks in all these different moves. So the other one is a side plank one. So one of the options, you know, the side plank is right here, and then extending your arms all the way up. So if you want to modify, bending the knee, extending, you can also extend the leg all the way out to the side, or you can just hold it right here. If too much on the wrist, get down on the elbow and extend. Okay? So the other way to doing it, on the wall. Elbow on the wall, step to the side, open your arms. You can make it harder with lifting one leg up too. So these are options for the side plank. And you know what? Look at all of this. Pick your option and stick with it till you get really good, and you can move on to the different option to make it harder. Okay, so that's another one. The other, we're gonna get down on the floor, and I'm gonna show you some different movements on the floor. So whatever I do in the plank, and I do the different movements, like you see that I do the planks, I might touch my shoulder. You can drop the elbow down, touch your shoulder. I'm going to touch side to side, or you can lift it up right here, right? I will show all the modification on the wall too. Or sometimes go cross and cross, you bend the knee, you cross, you bend the knee and cross. So this three, for example, or I will do the jumping jack or wide and narrow one here, right? So you can do all of this on the wall too. So look at this one. On the wall, touch my shoulder, touch my shoulder, touch my shoulder, touch my shoulder. Or man climbing. 1, 2, 3. Crossing over. These are all plank. Imagine this mat is on the wall. Whatever I did here, you're just going to do it right here. It's not a big difference, right? So adding right here. Okay? The other one we did tap your toes side to side. Do it right here. Hold the ass side. Do it right here. Okay? I think I covered everything. Yeah, so these are whatever different movement I do with the planks. You always can do them all on the wall, especially during Tabata. So it's hard to get down, come back up, hard to get down and come back up. So it's great that you do it all on the wall without getting down on the floor. So some other movements for the core that we always do. So one of them is laying down, lifting the legs up. I do that one a lot. I bring it down and up, or I extend it, go up and down. All right? So I can bend the knee, hold the belly tight, go one by one, up and down. Right? Go one by one. Or back is hurting, half it. Smaller range of the motion. Okay? Even drop one, just go with one first. That's the 4 option. And then switch the other one. That's going to make your exercise easier. Or extend the leg. When I'm doing the full range of the motion up and down, you can go 1, 2, 3, and 4, or go halfway. 1, you don't need to raise your head up, drop the head down. Go halfway, right? So listen to your body. Even if you need to drop one leg down, go up and down with one leg, just do. Drop the leg down. Sometimes you see I'm doing the crunching out. This is what I do. I lift, I drop one side to the other side. I lift it all the way up and I go right and left. That's a hard one. So modification for this, drop the leg down, lift up, lift up, lift up, and up, right? So, and again, modifications for just the crunching your abs, lifting all the way up, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. You come up, if it's too hard, go up and down, go hold, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and drop down. Go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and drop down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and drop. Using lots of stabilizing movement, right, and keep moving up and down. So, I think I covered everything else. For them, this is what we do a lot. So I'm doing a lot of boat pose. Okay. So if I'm doing the boat pose right here, if this is too hard, hands can be down the floor. Drop one leg down. These are the options to make your exercise easier. You can lift the other one up higher, and then you can do the full legs. Sometimes I do the boat pose, and I start moving it right and left. Okay, you can drop one leg down and go other side, and dropping the upper body. Okay, so usually I do it this way, right? So drop one down, hands gonna be supportive, and good extension right here. Okay, 4, 3, 2, and then rotation. Sometimes I do it with the weight right here, and lift the legs up, drop the legs down. Don't use the weight. Side to side, decide how far you want to go, right? So I'm pretty sure I covered a lot of things. So you're gonna just make sure that when you're doing your ab workout, you engage your pelvic fully. That's gonna help you to have better control. And other last things I have to tell you is about breathing. Try always the hard part of the exercise. You always breathe out. The easy part of the exercise, you're breathing in, okay? So for example, if I want to do squat, the hard part of the exercise, when I'm getting up against some gravity, for example, right? So inhale, exhale out. Inhale, exhale out. Inhale, exhale. When I want to do push-ups, when I go towards the wall, it's easier. I go inhale, exhale out. Inhale, exhale out. Inhale, exhale out. When I do biceps curl, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. Because when I go away from the gravity, it's going to make my exercise harder. That's a resistance. Okay, I hope you enjoyed all the modification I gave you. If you have more questions, or if you have any other options that you want to talk to me, and you want to know how we're going to do this exercise, specific exercise, please contact me. I will be happy to help you. Hope you enjoy your day. Have a wonderful day. Thank you.